Hi, welcome back. Today, I want to talk about 2-1 buydowns with you. Sellers are currently wondering, why is my home not selling? Why is it taking longer? We just came through what I would say is an anomaly experience in our lives. We lived through a pandemic, or we experienced what was considered a pandemic. And in that, people started to reflect and say, hey, this isn't really where I want to live, or I want to be in this market versus this market, or this area versus this area, or I want this house over this house. And all of a sudden, everything just went crazy. Interest rates dropped way low, and everything was just a frenzy. Now we're normalizing, and we're going back into a normalized housing market in a non-low or higher interest rate period. Think about early 80s, early 2000s, right? 7s, 8s. Some of you bought homes and sold homes. Some of you, maybe you're in your very first home. If you're a true millennial, you're probably starting to consider, I'm selling my very first house. I bought during the pandemic. Now I'm looking to sell and move up, or to move into something else, or I'm taking a new job and I need to go to a new area. Whatever it might be. Sellers are struggling because homes are taking longer to sell. So I present, or want to talk about, the 2-1 buydown concept. Great concept for a seller to offer a buyer. Now, this is a buyer loan product. So as a buyer comes in, we write in there and the seller says, hey, I'm going to pay the fees associated with a 2-1 buydown. Ultimately, I'm going to get you 2 years of a lower interest rate. It's going to start out, 1 year is going to be, the first year is going to be the lowest, and then year 2, it's going to come up a little bit. And then in year 3, it's going to go to that normal rate. Here's why I believe it's a great tool for both buyer and seller. One, sellers, you have the opportunity to help the buyer get into a home and continue to maintain the price of the home at where you have it listed. Secondly, is for the buyer side, most people are going to buy or sell or refinance every 7 to 10 years. So if we do a 2-1 buydown and rates come down in the next 24 months, which I believe that they will, then you refinance out of this into more of a traditional fixed rate mortgage. Now, when we talk about 2-1 buydowns, make sure that you understand the details of it and that you have whoever is working with you and representing you can help explain in more depth so that you're making the right choice for your situation in the time. 2-1 buydown is a great opportunity. If you're selling, talk to your professional agent about how to do this on the seller side. And if you're buying, great tool right now to be able to utilize to get you into a home at a better price than if rates are low and prices are flying northward. Thanks for being here as we talk about 2-1 buydowns.